guess who's back?
Hey everyone, this is 77 and welcome back to 25 Years of Need for Speed. This is the series where I play each game in the Need for Speed series from 1994 to now, ending with Need for Speed 2019 later this year. If you're new here, the way this works is that I'll introduce the game I'm playing and then show you gameplay. Afterwards, I'll tell you what I think about the game today and decide whether it holds up today in 2019. After that, I'll do a short tutorial on how I got the game to work on a modern Windows 10 PC. As always, timestamps to each of these sections will be in the description. The year was 2006. Justin Timberlake brought sexy back. Daniel Craig made his James Bond debut, but will it blend? That was the question, as Electronic Arts released a sequel to 2005's Need for Speed Most Wanted, titled Need for Speed Carbon. Need for Speed Carbon took the series back into the darkness, as the game was set entirely in the nighttime. But unlike the underground games, you are not safe in the darkness, as the highly acclaimed police pursuit system from Most Wanted made its return in this game. The game featured a vastly different focus, as this game was all about territory control. The game was set in the city of Palmont, with different districts under the control of various unique crews. Your goal in this game was to build your own crew and take over the city one district at a time by challenging these crews. There was a greater focus on car customization, as this game for the first time in the series featured a vinyl editor. It gave the player more options when it came to modifying individual layers of vinyl. You could do things like move vinyl, rotate, and shape it however you wished. But in addition to that, the game also featured a new system called Autosculpt. This allowed you to take existing visual customization parts and modify them. For example, you could take a spoiler and modify the shape of it. You can make it taller, make it wider. It was rather interesting. In terms of story, the game is set after the events of Most Wanted, in which the player has left Rockport after getting back their BMW M3 GTR. The player is seen heading towards the city of Palmont, only to then be attacked by Sergeant Cross, who's now a bounty hunter. This leads to a chase which results in the BMW getting totaled. But before Cross could get the opportunity to arrest you, Darius and his crew arrive to bail you out. Who is Darius? He was an old acquaintance to the player long before the events of Most Wanted. Seeing you as a useful ally, Darius tasks the player with building their own crew in order to slowly take back control over the city. Need for Speed Carbon was developed by EA Black Box for the PS2, PS3, GameCube, Wii, Xbox, Xbox 360, and PC. The game released on GameCube, PS2, Xbox, Xbox 360, and PC on the 31st of October in North America. The PS3 version was a launch title for that console on the 17th of November in North America. The Wii version was also a launch title for that system on the 19th of November in North America. In this video, I'll be playing the PC version. Alrighty, here we are, Need for Speed Carbon, and as you can imagine, we're going to go ahead and play the career mode. So let's hop right in, shall we? Start career. So this game actually picks up like directly after the end of Most Wanted, in which we see the player driving away from Rockport in the BMW, and you know, it's pretty cool. I said it's pretty cool again. Okay, I'm going to try my best in this video to not say the phrase "it's pretty cool" or the word "cool" in general. So in this scene, we're getting some backstory to like the player character in this. Oh, shifting. Oh, I love how in like the Fast and Furious movies where they like cut to like someone shifting their gears, just like they make it like such a big deal out of it. It's hilarious. Yeah, I don't know what happens there. I think I was 9 years old when I played this game, and I was very confused as to why that happened. Oh, everyone's getting arrested, but not you, because you're a pro driver person. And now back to the present day. Uh-oh. Who's this dude? Oh, hello. Oh no, it's Cross! Am I overselling it? I don't know. Or maybe I'm underselling it. Maybe. Oh, stay away! Be gone! Let me have this car! I worked so hard for it last time! Oh, nice and cornering. Get the apex in! I don't know anything about real racing. Corner it nicely, look at that. Oh no. Bye, BMW! This is honestly genius though. Like, he works so hard to get this car back and you lose it immediately. Oh, the boys.
What's his bounty?
150K.
Only that? Uh-oh. She pissed. Bye, Cross.
Still don't know what happened that night you took off. But I do know you're into me now for some serious cash.
Uh-oh.
The way I see things, I bailed you out of a serious jam twice now. Time for you to return the favor. Nikki, what do you say you show your old friend the ropes?
Ooh.
You gotta be joking, right?
Hey!
Darius made all these cars available to you. Pick one, whichever one you want.
Hey, if there's 3, do I get one?
Why don't you just make sure the tanks are filled?
Oh, she.
That's great.
Your car was totaled. Oh no. We got the Camaro SS Alpha. I don't know. It's some sort of Alfa Romeo. I cannot read that font. I don't know. I'm probably getting screamed at by Alfa Romeo fans right now for not knowing what this is. And the RX-8. Oh, here we go. Here's the boy. This is the one. This is the one. I'm not even gonna test drive it. It's just gonna go straight to this one. Woo! Do your Joeys. Yeah, here we go. Oh, hello. Oh, stop looking at me like that. Press activate crew member button. It's this button, I think. Oh, why is my button not working? Oh, my button doesn't work. Oh my gosh, it wasn't bounded. Oh, no. I was pressing it, just like expecting it to work, but it didn't. Alright. There we go. Oh, is she gonna hit him? Is she gonna hit him? Oh, eh. Oh, poor dude. Yeah, we'll do some hardcore drafting. You and me. One on one. Let's go. Let's do it. Go, Scout, go. Hit him with the baseball bat. Oh wait, that's the wrong game. Where's Neville? Is Neville still back? Just like knocked out? I don't know. See ya.
There. That's all you need to get started. I'm done wasting my time on you.
Oh. Oh. Oh, policeman. Why is there so many all of a sudden? Oh. Oh, hello, copper. Okay, let's do a cheeky takedown on you. There we go. What the hell? Oh, okay. Sure. Just gave up. And I guess I just get to go. Oh well. Oh, hello. As you can see, Singular is now gone and has been replaced by T-Mobile. Or T-Mobile, or however you pronounce it, I don't know. Good old Need for Speed product placement is still present in this game, just with a different company now, but yeah, oh well. I'll never not be amused by Need for Speed, like the black box era Need for Speed's definition of GPS. Like, instead of like showing a line on the map, you know, to show where you need to go, just have an arrow that points approximately where you should be going. Why not? But one thing I like about this game is that it doesn't take too long to just, you know, like, start. The first third of my Need for Speed Most Wanted video was me driving the BMW, I think. But this game goes straight into, like, you know, getting your own car and all that. It's really quick. These cutscenes. Oh my gosh. This is... Oh, I forgot those existed. So one of those cutscenes are there for every crew member you pick up in this game. Neville has joined your crew. Fantastic. So now we get to pick a logo for our crew. So the Phoenix actually looks kind of cool. Let's do that. And of course you can select the colours as well. This is starting to remind me of Team Mystic from Pokemon Go right now. Any of you guys still play Pokemon Go? I don't. Alright, let's set that. Oh yeah, we've come with a name. What do we call it? Oh. There we go. Perfect. If you get this reference, you deserve a veteran's discount.
Your rep? Okay, you have no rep.
Oh, come on! Oh no. Alright, territory map screen. That's where we do our races and stuff. Here we are in the garage. So what we're going to do is we're going to do some car customization. And of course what we're going to do is we're going to rice the hell out of this. And a cool new feature this game has is auto sculpt. And as you can see, it allows us to pretty much like somewhat create our own parts in a way. Alright, so we're going to start off with this as a base. So we've got the Air Force CF. And what we're going to... Oh, I can't do it because I don't have the crew member. No. Oh, okay, I can't show off auto sculpt. Oh well. In that case, we'll put normal, regular parts. Oh well. What is this? Oh no, that does not fit this car at all, does it? Actually, you know what? Screw it. Let's do it. We're putting that on. You know what? I wasn't planning on ricing this car, but you know, since we're here, we're gonna rice it. Let's make this one carbon fiber as well. Gosh, I like myself a nice carbon fiber Air Force we got here. Yeah, they seem reasonable. Now we're gonna put on some nice visuals. Okay, what do we pick? And unlike the past games, we actually have a color wheel to pick, like, you know, our paint job, which is really nice. Much better than the like limited color palette of the last few games. I don't think I have I made a yellow car in this series, so let's get ourselves a nice yellow boy. Alright, let's put on some vinyls on this car. Alright, I don't really have a lot unlocked, but I'm gonna quickly just show off like the vinyl like editor in this game, because this is the first game in the series to feature a proper like vinyl editor. Oh, actually, that doesn't look bad. Yeah, let's just chuck that on. Yeah, so you can like move it and like do all kinds of stuff, scaler, rotator, skewer. It's rather cool actually. So, you know, vinyl editor. Oh, it's on the other side as well. Oh, cool. It does that for you. Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful, isn't it? Oh, we'll just go with that. Why not? You know. Oh, ride height. You know what I'm gonna do. Drop on the ground it goes. Oh my gosh, that costs $1,500. Oh my gosh. Alright, sure, whatever. Oh, I hope I have enough money to pay off all this. So performance, nope. Don't have anything unlocked, that's fine. It's okay, as long as we rice the car, it's totally fine. Alright, oh, oh. Also, by the way, nice little bit of product placement here, AutoZone, thank you very much. We've got a sprint race, a circuit race, and a speed trap. Let's start off with the sprint race. Alright, oh, and it's raining, look at that. So yeah, once that bar on the top left fills up, I can use Neville to knock people out of my way. Or should I do it now? Or maybe later, maybe later. You know what? Let's take him out. Get him. Yeah, oh, that was perfect. And the cool thing in this game is that if your like crew member like comes first, like that counts as a win for you. So, which is kind of neat. Oh, what does it do? Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, and this mechanic returned. So that's cool. Take the finish. Yes. You have unlocked body kit package 1. Yes, let's rice the car even more. Oh, what's going on? Oh, hello.
I heard you were back in town.
Oh, the lads are coming here.
Now I want to hear you're gone.
What the hell? Why is the cutscene out of sync? What the hell? I don't know what happened there. That's awkward. It's just I'm driving away silently. Oh my gosh, what is this? Bushido, Kenji Bushido. Alright, and here we are in the open world. There's no real point in really driving in the open world unless you want cops like to chase you. But you know, it's cool that, you know, at least the functionality is still there. But right now what we're going to do is we're going to hop back into the safe house so we can race the car a little bit more. Because that's what I'm all about, you know. Let's buy it. There we go. We now have a body kit on our car. Speed trap, which gets nitrous and tires. Let's do that. I need my N2O. I need my NOS. I need my NOS. T-Mobile Sidekick free. Look at that. Alright, so speed trap functions in a similar way to how it was in Most Wanted. Pretty much just, you know, be quick. Full steam ahead, come on, 170, oh, 177, yeah, 77, there we go. Oh, in my excitement for seeing the number 77, I forgot to brake. Oh, stop honking at me. Oh, that brought me back, oh my gosh. No, you're in the lead. You're in the lead. You're breathtaking. Neville's won the race. Yes, Neville. Oh, we've acquired our first bit of land. Yes, gimme. Oh, and the cool thing is that you can actually like tune like performance parts in this game. So like, if you want more duration or velocity, yeah, I reckon velocity is what we should go for. Like, you know, it's all about the instant power. Instant power. Tires, got some new tires on here. And we can pick between drift or grip. And we're going to keep it in the middle for now, maybe. A drift event. Oh yeah, because drift's back in this game. So drift mode in this game works a little bit differently to how it was in Underground. This one's more speed focused, I think. So like, there's not a lot you have to do to engage like a drift. It's all about how you carry yourself into a drift, I guess. So, like maintaining an active drift. It's a cool mode, but it's not as challenging as the Underground drifts, I think. Actually, I'm curious, which drift mode do you prefer? Do you prefer Underground slower paced drift mode, or this game's like faster, I guess easier drift mode? Multiplier. Oh, it doesn't really matter, I won anyway. Since we have the money, let's buy myself that transmission. I would like a very slight acceleration buff. Let's do a checkpoint race actually. What do we get? Hoods. We get a package of hoods. Okay, sure, let's do it. So this is pretty much the toll booth races that were in Most Wanted, but without the toll booths. Yep, this is good. This is fun. Oh, he turned. No, TV man. No. We're about to finish this race here. Oh, Need for Speed. What? There was a Need for Speed billboard up there. What? Optimal. EA Black Ops presents Need for Speed now playing. Oh, hello. How did you find me?
I don't know what's more pathetic, your crew or your car.
Oh, actually, I'm not sure. My car isn't the best looking thing. Your territory is under attack. If you decide not to defend your turf, the attacking crew will take it over automatically. Alright, let's do it, sure. Oh, in second place is a guy named Cool Boy. Is he the Kool-Aid Man before he, you know, like, became the Kool-Aid Man? Like, are we witnessing an origin story right here? Yeah, hit him for me, sure, why not? Yeah, he's gone, he's gone. Oh wait, did we hit the Kool-Aid Man? I think we hit the Kool-Aid Man. I'm not sure. You know what? Go hit him some more. Why is he in fifth? Yeah, it looks like you're having trouble. Yeah, why is he here? Go away, Kool-Aid Man! Okay, I managed to escape from the Kool-Aid Man. This is fine. This is fine. Yeah, let's destroy the petrol station. Why? I don't know. Yeah, he liked it though. Oh my gosh. Neville, you psychopath. Actually, is that a canyon drift? Let's do that. Okay, let's see how we go here. Hopefully we don't fall off. Oh, we hit the wall though. We hit it though. Oh, yep. Oh no. Oh, it's still going though. It's still going. I like the canyon drifts in this game though. Like they're challenging. Oh no, no, don't flip. Don't flip. And finish. Oh, that was fun. I enjoyed that a lot. Oh, hello. What? Oh, hello.
Darius asked me to come by and see how you were doing. Neville, why don't you go get me something to drink?
Sure,
May I introduce Sal Mostella?
Oh, here's that boy.
Hi. You don't know me, but
Well, I know you. I'm a big fan. I seen all your races.
And on that note, I'll be out of here.
Fun fact. So Sal here is actually being played by Elias Tufexis, who went on to voice Adam Jensen in Deus Ex Human Revolution. That's Adam Jensen.
I got soda and water. Where'd you go?
I'll even put up with this guy.
Who knew that he would go on to play Adam Jensen? Oh gosh, this cutscene. Alright. And on that note, I think this is the perfect time to end the gameplay section for this episode of 25 Years of Need for Speed. Anyway, on to the discussion. Need for Speed Carbon was a fun game for me to revisit. Like Most Wanted, the game is still enjoyable to this day. The handling was similar to that game as well, which to me was a good thing, as the cars from that game handled rather well. The car customization options were nice, as you could tune performance parts when you acquired them, and the vinyl editor was a very nice addition. The game's focus on territory control was refreshing and different from what was expected in a Need for Speed game. I am a bit 50-50 on the drift modes in this game though. I definitely found standard track-based drifting to be enjoyable, but I didn't find it as challenging or as rewarding as it was in the Underground games, as the drift model in this game was more speed-focused rather than skill-focused in my opinion. It was all about how fast you started a drift and then maintained said drift rather than finding the right opportunity to make a drift. I feel like the track-based drift in this game should have had the drifting mechanics from Underground, as they would have been a much better fit and would have provided more of a challenge. On the other hand, the game's drifting mechanics worked very well for canyon drifting. The thrill of drifting against a barrier, knowing that one false move will end your run, is exhilarating, and the bends of the road make it a challenge to maintain a long drift. I enjoyed the canyon drifts much more than I did the main drift events. Story-wise, I liked how they decided to make it a direct sequel to Most Wanted, with characters from that game making an appearance. The cutscenes were also a bit less cringy in my opinion compared to Most Wanted, which is nice, but there's still plenty of cheese to be found. I'm looking at you, Neville. There are some issues I have with this game though. Firstly, the open world. There is far less of a reason for there to be one in this game, even compared to Most Wanted, which I criticised for this aspect as well. In that game, you had to duck out the safe house so you could modify your car. In Carbon, all that is done in the safe house. Now the only reason for you to hop into the world is if you wanted to buy a new car, or if you wanted to mess around with the police. Speaking of police, they're a bit of a missed opportunity in this game. In Most Wanted, the pursuits were the best part of the game, and you were required to take part in pursuits in order to build up your bounty so you could challenge the blacklist races. In Carbon, the police are just a minor annoyance and don't serve any other purpose. The game literally has the pursuit system from Most Wanted and doesn't take advantage of it at all, which to me is a huge shame, as like I said, it was the best part of Most Wanted. It's disappointing that it wasn't well utilized in the game's main progression system. And I mean, sure, you could argue that there was no reason to annoy the police because the story in this game wasn't about becoming the quote-unquote most wanted or anything like that. But if that's the case, then why have the police at all? And lastly, and this is a minor issue that I've brought up a couple of times before in this series actually, it is the game's presentation. I'm personally not a fan of how dark the city is. Need for Speed Underground 2 was able to successfully convey a nighttime only open world setting without needing to make the game really dark. Prior to the game's launch, a screenshot was released showcasing a pre-release beta version of the game, and this was what the game looked like at that point. Why doesn't the game look like this anymore? This looked perfect. You can clearly tell the game is set up nice without needing to sacrifice visibility. Anyway, at the end of the day though, there are far few games out there like Need for Speed Carbon. It's still an enjoyable game and it holds up nicely in 2019. It's no Most Wanted 2, but it's still a solid Need for Speed game nonetheless. If you've never played it before, I recommend you give it a try. Surprisingly, but this could just be a regional thing, Need for Speed Carbon is still available for purchase on the Xbox Store for Xbox 360. However, the game isn't on the Xbox One backwards compatibility program, so you will need to have an actual Xbox 360 in order to play it. Aside from that one exception, the game is not available on any digital distribution sites, so if you want to play the PC version, you will need to find a physical copy of the game. If you want to get the PC version to work nicely on Windows 10, this is how I did it. First, we put the disk into our drive and run the auto run. A message may pop up before we get to the menu. Just click OK and hit install when the auto run menu finally appears. Type in your CD key as directed and follow the prompts within the installer to set up the installation. After you confirm the directory, you may be confused as to why nothing is happening. Usually at this point, the installer will ask you if you'd like to register the game. For some reason, this did not show up for me. To continue with the installation, open Windows Task Manager by right-clicking on the taskbar at the bottom of your screen and selecting Task Manager. You should see a listing for a program called ereg.exe, which is currently not responding. Select it and click End Task at the bottom of the window. Once you do that, the installation will start. All you need to do now is wait for it to finish. Once it's finished, quit the installer. Now, we need to install some fixes and tweaks. Before I start, links to everything I mentioned will be in the description. Firstly, we're going to patch the game to version 1.4. Download the version of the patch that applies to your region of the game. Inside the zip file you download will be one exe file. Run it and wait for it to finish. Next, we're going to download the widescreen fix by 13AG and Aero. This allows the game to run at widescreen resolutions, it improves control support and fixes some issues with the game. Download the zip file and extract the contents of it. Inside the folder will be two items. Copy these into the folder the game is installed to. Open up the scripts folder we copied over, and inside should be a text file called nfscarbon.widescreenfix.ini. Open this with a text editor program. I recommend that you do not use the system default program Notepad as the file may not appear correctly. I have linked in the description two different programs, one being Notepad++ and the other being Sublime Text. Install either of these and open the file with that instead. For this tutorial, I will be using Sublime Text. The first thing we need to do is change the resolution to whatever your monitor uses. For example, if you have a 1080p screen, change Res X to equal 1920 and Res Y to equal 1080. Leave Fix HUD, Fix FOV, Scaling and HUD widescreen mode all set to 1. You can leave FMV widescreen mode set to 1 as well, but it will result in cutscenes looking a bit off as this setting stretches out the video in order to fit your screen, which as a result messes with the proportions of everything. Because of this, I personally suggest you set this to 0. In the miscellaneous category, there are a few things we need to do. The windowed mode setting allows the game to run in either borderless window mode or standard window mode. We need to run the game in borderless window mode because apparently the game's frame rate stutters in the game's default full screen mode on Windows 10. To turn on borderless mode, set the setting to 1. Lighting fix and car shadow fix should be set to 1. We need to have the right settings to file settings set to 1. The reason is that you may run into a bug where when you launch the game will have forgotten all your settings like graphics options, gameplay settings, and controller bindings. It's a very annoying issue, so I highly suggest you set this to 1. Crash fix should be left as 1. And finally, we have the improved gamepad support setting. What this does is it adds controller button prompts to the game, as well as assigns some other functions like for example quitting the game to be doable using a controller. If you plan to play with an Xbox controller, set this to 1. If you're going to be playing with a PlayStation controller, set this to 2. We're now done with this file, so feel free to save and close it. But just like the previous game, Need for Speed Carbon also has the Safe Disk DRM. If you didn't know, Safe Disk is a copy protection method that was used for this game in order to prevent people from easily running pirated copies of the game. This DRM is no longer supported on Windows 10 as Microsoft disabled it due to it posing some security vulnerabilities. As a result, there is no way to play Carbon on Windows 10 without having to bypass this DRM. To do this, you will need to download a no CD patch for the game. I need to stress that it is perfectly legal to apply a no CD patch to a game you legally own, but at the same time I don't think I'm allowed to show you where you can obtain one. But what I can say is that if you do go looking for one, you will find one. And if you do go looking for one, make sure it supports Need for Speed Carbon version 1.4. After downloading it, simply copy and paste it into the folder you installed the game to. Make sure to override the original exe file. We're nearly done. Now right click on the Need for Speed Carbon shortcut on your desktop and click Properties. Click on the Compatibility tab, tick the box next to Run the program in Compatibility Mode 4, and in the drop down list, select Windows XP Service Pack 3. The reason we did this is because this fixes a crash that may occur when loading specific Challenge Series events. And that's it, you're done. Double click on the shortcut and the game will work. If you run into any issues, feel free to consult the PCGamingWiki page for Need for Speed Carbon. You can also ask for help on the Need for Speed subreddit or Need for Speed Discord. This has been the 10th episode of 25 Years of Need for Speed, where I played 2006's Need for Speed Carbon. In the next episode, I'll be travelling to the year 2007 with Need for Speed Pro Street. If you want to see that as soon as it releases, click the subscribe button. Other than that though, I hope you're having a very good day. Thank you very much for watching. Take care.